Hello, if you're watching. All right, a little bit loud here, but a little bit windy here today at Logan. Figured I'd definitely come online before British Airways A380 is landing. So I'll be here in about 2 minutes. So I figured I'd start this before I actually did a formal introductions here. The live feed is going. All right. It's waiting for British Airways. It's supposed to be a horrible day today, which it is threatening, but right now it is pretty nice out. All right, British Airways should be landing on 4 right. It is over Quincy Bay right now, so a couple minutes out. Hey Chris, how you doing? Marco, hello. I was not going to go live today, but when I heard British Airways was coming in and the A380s, and the weather was bizarre all day long. Yesterday it was supposed to rain all night tonight. All day long today it's been off and on. But the sun's out now, so hey, I'm here. All right, British Airways coming in, A380. Almost to Pleasure Bay at Castle Island. Oh, you have Etihad taking off. I'll keep an eye out for British Airways. It looks like an absolute beautiful day here. Got here earlier and Condor took off. It was Blue Stripes. All right, British Airways should be, there it is there, it's coming in. There's the king. I haven't even set up my system yet. I saw that plane on the radar. I'm like, I gotta get that landing. I haven't even set up my system completely yet. Here we go, let's try this out. All right, here we are at Logan. Beautiful day today. Right now it is. It's been cloudy all day around here. I've been debating this all day long, going back and forth. Am I going to come? Am I not going to go to Logan? But where I sit at my desk at work, they changed the landing patterns from, they were coming 2-2, which is north of us. They changed it to 4-4, which is south of us. And I happen to work south of us, and out my window I can see the planes flying by. So that sort of convinced me to come on down and do this thing. So last night I was doing some studying last night to see what planes would be here, and the first plane that caught my eye was a Millennium Falcon Star Wars plane by Alaska Airlines right in front of us here. Something happened that the equipment got changed apparently, and it will not be landing here. But plenty of planes here. So like we have the Lufthansa coming in as well. That should be here in about maybe 40 minutes or so. We have Play, we have, I think we have another Lufthansa coming in as well. A bunch of Alaskas. So I'll just keep staying here until the rain holds off. Hopefully it'll hold off for a while. All All right, let me get back to the people you want to see. You don't want to see me. I can change this. Let's see. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do one little quick edit here on my computer. So it's
241 Heavy, about Sarah, final citation, mile final, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holds across the runway. Delta 241 Heavy. November 8, Fox, right, echo, departure.
Where'd it go? There it is. Sorry. Sorry, I'm a little quiet here. I'm just trying to get my system set up. All right, that should be it. Let me check here. You got me. All right, back to the regular camera. Here we go. British Airways. Get JetBlue taking off here. Get my radar going here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm so discombobulated here. You say, Chris, you're getting frame drops. Frame drops keeps falling on my head. Let me see.
Signet 79 Echo Valve, until 22550 Valve on flight service frequency. 662, monitor tower 12818. 28 Southwest 965 is for it. Southwest 965 Boston Tower.
All right, let's see if that works any better.
Airbus short final, runway 4 right, clear land traffic, hold across the runway. Loaded 4 right.
So we have Delta that just came in right behind here, coming in from Athens. I'm a little discombobulated here. I'm set up backwards with my equipment in my car because it is supposed to rain. So I wanted to make sure my equipment was safe. I'm now losing audio off and on. This is really weird today. Yeah, Chris, it is midday, so could be a little more activity going on right now with cellular service around here. That's British Airways. That's taking off later on tonight. I think it's after 8 o'clock. The rain's supposed to start around 6:30. So I do not think I'll be staying around for that. Get this as much as I can before we don't see it anymore. Then I'll get back to the regular planes. All right, British Airways. See you later. Oh, my whole car is shaking. This is incredible. We got a racer.
1421, contact tower 128.8. 1421 tower. Team Boston Tower, runway 9, line up.
All right, what we got here?
Third Tango Southwest.
We have Delta Airlines lining up for takeoff on 4 right. That is heading to Athens.
21, runway 4 left.
And we get United coming in too on four right. Wonder if that will get waved off because big Delta A330 is still on the runway. We will see. United made it. Have an American on 4 left and United on 4 right. Nope, it's not that one.
Takeoff runway 9, Delta 3. United 800 Boston Tower, runway 9, line of weight, traffic lands across the runway.
I'll turn my field mic down a little bit.
United 2630, turn left on runway 33 right, hold short, runway 4 left. 33 right, short, 4 left, United 2630.
Okay, we got a Delta.
Sorry, 1421, turn left 33 right, and November.
There it is.
Right, 33 right, and November, American 1420. Delta 241 heavy Boston Tower, cross runway 4 left, hold short of runway 15 left.
757, heading to LAX.
Chip 1081, tower 132.22. Delta 256 heavy, monitor 132.22. 3222, Delta 256, good day. 1421, hold short of runway 15 right, contact ground 49.
Okay, we have another Delta Airbus A321 coming in from Minneapolis. Landing 4 right.
318, contact departure. Delta 3, cable safe. Runway 9er, clear takeoff.
I don't know, Chris, if you're watching, the frame rate's better at all?
Tower right, flight right, 57, established 4 right. Base 57, bus tower, phone area, 4 mile final, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holds across the runway. Clear to land, 4 right, flight right, 57.
Okay, we get ETA. Probably heading to 4 right. Heading back to Rome.
Boston Tower, 654, visual 4 left.
654, Boston Tower, phone Cape Air, short final, runway 4 left, clear to land.
Okay, clear to land 4 left, 654.
5 for speed on runway 9, full length, no delay. Traffic 2 mile final, runway 4 right.
9 is full length, 45.
Up to 2558, turn left on Romeo, join November, hold short, runway 4 left. Romeo, November, hold short of 4 left, Delta 2558. 850. 41 heavy, contact ground 49. Ground 49, see it. 782, monitor 132.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
32.
Let's see what's going on. There we go. Make sure my chat's working.
You can turn left on Quebec or 33 left, either one.
Sorry, I flew here from work. So I, not flew, but I drove here swiftly from work. So I just wanted to get the whole thing set up for that A380, British Airways. Okay, we actually have Austrian Airlines lining up on 15 right.
The 256 heavy, Boston Tower, traffic
This
4.5 miles.
is the purple one, top left.
Be ready? We'll be ready. Runway 4 right, left runway Delta 256 heavy.
A lot of action here today. I'm trying to figure out what's the best to cover here. Takeoff, landings,
Just confirm off runway,
all the above.
Off 9er.
1081, Boston Tower, runway 9er, line of weight, traffic holds across from runway, traffic lands across from runway. Line of weight 9, JetBlue 1081.
As I was driving in today, the 747 flew over my car.
Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short, runway 4 left.
So I got to see that at least. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record that on takeoff, but or on landing, I should say. But I was driving. So we have an A330 Delta heading to Amsterdam.
Foxtrot, contact ground 9. 2630 Banter, expedite, cross runway 4 left, join November. Cross 4 left, join November, United 26. Just 2558 Banter, expedite, cross runway 4 left.
Hey, Becky.
Expedite, cross runway 4 left, hold it over runway 15 left, Delta 27. Traffic holds across the runway and caution wake turbulence departing heavy Airbus 330. Copy, all the remarks clear to land 4 right, break up for 890. Fairwings 2236 with you, about 15
I saw our KPR coming in here. There we go.
Fairwings 2236 Boston Tower, following 737, 8 mile final, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holds across the runway. 4 right, clear to land, Fairwings 2236, thanks.
Oh, so Austrian Airlines is coming out here. Instead of going where it looked like it was lining up, it's heading out. The wind's blowing right at me, so it could have taken off in 15 right, but they probably want to keep things organized around here.
2558, cross 15 left, we'll turn to runway 15 right.
Oh, and I missed my plane again. The play coming from Keflavik, just south of Reykjavik.
Lieutenant 81, runway 9er, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff 9, JetBlue 81.
Someday this plane will not surprise me when I look turn around and it's going down the runway.
Runway 9er, line up and wait, traffic lands across the runway.
But not today.
45, proceed on runway 33 left, hold short, runway 9er. Big box tower across runway 4 left, join November behind the Delta. Cross 4 left, join November behind the Delta.
Got that logo here, the Star Alliance.
4558, contact ground.
I believe the A340 that's landing here later on, so Lufthansa, well, it's the Star Alliance plane with a giant logo on the side of it.
Confirm that hold short 4 left and monitor tower 12818. Hold short 4 left and we monitor 128.
Here we got a Delta coming in from LaGuardia. Probably very happy to get out of New York and all the issues they're having down there.
JetBlue 1081, contact departure. Departure, good day, JetBlue 1081.
Wow, it is pretty nice out here today.
Player 857 miles per hour, cross runway 4 left, and join November. Cross 4 left and join November. Niner, clear for takeoff. Takeoff on 9. You're 57.6. Disregard, hold short, runway 9. Ice 615 heavy, Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up and wait, traffic lands across
We got Delta here heading to Raleigh, Durham. Where'd it go? There it goes. 45, cross runway 4 right, hold short, runway 4 left. Breakout 5829, turn left on Yankee, join runway, correction, 5819, cross runway, on Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short, the
runway
KPR coming in.
Yankee 33 right, hold short 4 left, with your 5819.
5, monitor tower 12818.
Just gonna organize myself some more again. This is getting crazy here.
Contact departure. Departure 2782. 290 monitor 132.22. 132.22, monitor Oscar.
We have a Delta coming in from Detroit.
5819, monitor tower 12818.
288, breaker 5819.
It looks like ETA is taking off finally.
Runway 9er, clear for takeoff. Clear Portugal, runway 9, 615 heavy. Figure 5726, Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up and wait, caution wake turbulence, heavy Airbus 330. I'm on a board, 626.
Heading back to Rome.
Here, 5819, hold short of runway 15 right, contact ground point 9.
Hold short of 15 right, over to ground point 9, over here.
Boston Tower, 1856, ILS 4 right. 1856, Boston Tower, phone Airbus 2 mile final, runway 4 right, clear 11, traffic holds across the runway.
Austrian down there, lining up, or in line.
615 Heavy, contact departure.
Departure 615 Heavy, Charles.
Next landing on 4 right is Spirit Airlines coming in from Miami. An A321 Neo.
Have a good one,
Should be coming up any second now.
366, monitor 132.22. Delta left, 71, Boston Tower, Charleston, wing 4 left, enjoy November.
Alright, cross 4 left, join November, Delta left, 71.
Wing 1850 on Mike, monitor 132.22.
3222 for American.
Delta 1171 on November, hold short of runway 15 right, contact ground.
There's no cruise ships in ports today that I saw. There's a cargo ship, but no cruise ships. So that may be a backdrop later on today. I always focus back in here when I'm doing things as the Cape Air area is always busy with something going on. Alright, let me see what we got going on here.
Heavy, Boston Tower, runway 9 airline, wait, traffic lands across the runway.
We have Austrian Airline lining up.
236, turn left in Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short, runway 4 left. Yankee 33.
Who's coming for arrivals? We have a United coming in next from DC. Boeing 737. And that will land before Austrian takes off. Wow, it's getting windy out here. Oh, we have the Air Lingus over here. That's still here. Actually, my wife works south from here, and she was telling me, oh, she can see out one of her windows. So when the planes come landing in, the runways are landing now, they go down south of Logan and do a U-turn. And where they do the U-turn is close to where she works, so she can sometimes see them, and she'll text me, here comes a big plane, or here comes this. Slowly getting her hooked onto planes. We'll see how long it takes for her to be out here with me doing this. Chris, Lufty is 380, is 15 out. All right. Look at the radar, see if I can see it flying around above us before. Oh, we got Austrian Airlines taking off. We'll get that first, and I'll look for the aerial. It looks nice around here now. It's supposed to be pretty nasty here later on tonight, and tomorrow it's supposed to be another washout. But maybe. So I have some errands tomorrow to run in the afternoon. And they don't start till noon, or 11 o'clock I should say. If the weather is nice in the morning, I may just come in here and do a little live show in the morning before I start my errands for the day. Look at that. Beautiful.
At 1783, Boston Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holds across runway. Clear to land 4 right.
Alright, what we got coming? Let's see, where's Lufty? Lufty.
92 heavy, contact departure. At 1856, monitor tower 128.8.
120.16.
I'm looking at the maps here to see where Lufty is. Where are you? Oh, there we are. Yeah, 12 minutes out. Looks like it's about straight out. Keep an eye out for that one. Okay, we have an American taking off, heading to Phoenix.
Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up and wait, traffic lands across the runway.
Oh, that last plane landed, I saw the white smoke, and I'm like, oh, there's a new pope. I'm not Catholic, but I do follow. got Spirit coming here, the one that landed from Miami. Parking at gate 37, which is
1785 runway 9er, clear takeoff.
right in front of us. All right, so
Care 519 Lofters Tower runway 9er, line up and wait.
still keeping an eye out for Lufthansa. See if we can.
Canada 773, Boston Tower, taxi via Bravo, Mike, cross 4 left approach.
Someday I want to get a wave out of these guys. See if they do it.
Southwest 3726, Boston Tower, taxi via Bravo, Mike, cross 4 left approach.
I doubt we will, but it's worth a try.
Hold short, 4 left approach, across 4 left approach, number 3 quickly.
They're very busy at this time trying to figure out where to go, where to park. 3, 2, 1, no wave. All right. Oh well. It's okay.
Number 23 X-ray uniform, Boston Tower runway 9er, line up and wait.
Cape Air taking off. There we go. Heading to Nantucket.
Canada 773 on Mike, monitor 132.22. On Mike, monitor 132. United 1783, Boston Tower, cross runway 4 left, join November. Cross 4 left.
Wow, that's crazy. My whole car is shaking.
Keep on 5891 on November, hold short of runway 15 right, contact ground 49. November, hold short of 15 right, ground 9.
Seagulls out there. Let me see what else we got going on here. My Cape Air still taking off. And next to land's a Delta coming from San Juan. Still about 5 minutes out.
Runway 15 right, contact ground 49. Hold short 15 right, ground 49, 1783.
Lufthansa. Oh,
32.22.
sorry about that. Lufthansa's on the other side of the Austrian Airlines that took off.
915 on Mike, Towers 132.
I just still can't see it. It's still too far out. It's up there somewhere in the sky.
Contact approach, clear 519.
Canada 773 Boston Tower runway 9er, line up and wait. Traffic 8 out to the crossing.
Yes, I am live now. Isabella Milne, aka my mom. Just playing with some color settings here to see what's the best. That's probably the best for now. All right. All right. Yep. Lufthansa is probably about 10 minutes out. The big A380 from my mom. It's the giant double-decker plane.
Maintain visual separation from that traffic. Maintain separation from traffic.
And it took a right turn north. Even though the planes are landing from the south, Lufthansa always goes north. I think the first time it came here this season, it landed from the north, landed on 22 right, or 22 left, I should say, from the north. So I think it's hooked on that habit. This does the same thing every time. We'll go with that.
All right, clear to land Delta 1780.
You see. Yeah, Delta's a little far away, so it's a calm. It usually happens. Before these big planes land, there's a little bit of a calm before the storm. We have Air Canada heading to Toronto, and Airbus A220. Yeah, if the rain starts here, I may cut this short. I have most of my equipment protected in the car, but the way the wind's blowing, it would come straight into the car. So I don't want that to happen. But then again, who knows? We'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Yeah, next coming in is Delta. That's still over Boston, or UMass Boston. Coming in from San Juan. Let me see. Anything taking off? Nothing lined up yet. Any action down here in the corral? So we got a pilot of some sort, hopefully, or an executive. I'll be watching down here, and I'll look away. The next thing you know, a plane's taking off. I have no idea how the people got in the plane. It just happens. All right, next to take off, it looks like it should be a Southwest heading to Chicago Midway, Boeing 737.
Late 17, our first Delta 571, monitor 132.22.
But that Delta's going to land first. It's almost to Pleasure Bay right now. I'll swoop over there when it gets a little bit closer. Oh, plane inspection. There we go. He's checking everything out, kicking the tires. On all these planes that take off, it's either the captain or usually the first officer does a walk around to make sure the plane looks good. It's like renting a car. Make sure there's no dings or anything that you didn't cause that's not reported, so you don't get blamed for it when it comes back. All right. I see it's nice, calm before the storm. Not that bad around here. All right, but here comes our Delta. From San Juan.
Tower, good evening. Spirit Wings 2126 is ILS 4 right.
Spirit Wings 2126, bus tower, found Airbus short, final runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holds across the runway.
4 right, clear to land. Spirit Wings 2126.
Spirit is now over Squantum, almost to UMass. I just noticed one more setting here that I totally neglected.
1780, turn left on Yankee, correction, turn left on runway 3
We'll survive, see how it works.
Runway 4 left.
Left on 33 right, short of 4 left.
Yeah, Spirit is coming so far away. Next lined up is the Southwest.
Flagship 595 Boston Tower, Cosmic Turbines, bus 321 off your right side for the parallel, runway 4 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 4 left, flagship 595.
But might be waiting for the Spirit to land first. Well, it's still far away. Oh, they got... Oh, I saw Lufthansa blip on the map.
Bus 3726, runway 9er, clear to take off.
There's Southwest.
Take off runway 9.
Get that.
4 left, enjoy November. Alright, cross 4 left, join November, we'll pick it up though. I'm waiting on the 5
Not sure how the quality of the feed is here, but yeah, it does seem to be a little spotty in the cell network here. But I'm recording this secondary with on my laptop, so if it is bad, I can also upload it and pop it back out anyways. I did see Lufthansa. Where was that? Oh, that's way south of us now. Where is it? It is going over Squantum.
Good day, Southwest 37.
It's a nice bright yellow plane.
United 445 on turn touchdown, runway 14 left on Mike.
Yeah, Lufthansa must have went by us in the clouds. It's well south of us now.
915 Boston Tower, runway 9er, line of way, traffic lands across the runway.
Runway 9 left.
We have Delta heading to San Diego.
Cross 4 left, axis 2 right.
A321 Neo.
United 445, so you just hold right there for me.
Hold position 445.
Second Schwimmer 6 arrival. 445.
Left turn Yankee 3, we'll join 3 to your right and sharp 4 left, 2126.
You can see this. We got Alaska backing out here.
595, get off on 23 right.
Flagship 595, affirmative. 4 right.
5829, Boston Airplane, Airbus 2 mile final, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holds across the runway.
Alaska's heading to Seattle. Boeing 737 MAX 9.
2126, confirm hold short, runway 4 left, and monitor tower 128.8.
Yes, sir. We're turning right now. 33 right, short 4 left, and we'll monitor tower 28.8. Experience 2120.
Now we get two Deltas coming in, one from Chicago, one from LaGuardia. The first one's from Chicago.
Jet 595, contact ground point out.
Let's see the second one. I don't know where it went.
2.22.
12222,
Spirit 2126.
Got it. Experience 2126, short 4 left on 33 right.
Can you go left on Mike there, Spirit?
Sir, we can. Experience 2126.
Thanks, Spirit 2126.
And the second one.
Cross runway 33 left and hold short runway 4 left.
Coming in much faster than the first one.
5644, Boston Tower, runway 9, line up and wait, traffic lands across the runway. Runway 9, figure 5644.
Further left on Mike.
We have United, no, JetBlue,
15 Boston Tower, 6 speed, runway 14.
heading to Sacramento.
77, turn left on runway 33 right, hold short, runway 4 left.
Sorry, I'm looking around for Lufthansa. I know it's here somewhere. No, it's well south of us now. It's probably a couple minutes out.
727, the runway is available.
So we'll check this out, see where it is.
Jet 5727 on November, hold short runway 15 right, contact ground point 90.
On November, shut up 15 right, over the ground, figure 5737.
All right, so Lufthansa's making the big turn over the South Shore. So Chris, let me see. There's weather about 20 miles to the west. Not sure if it's heading which way it's heading. Well, Boston's behind me. It's getting a little foggy looking. I do see the clouds. So it is heading this way somewhere. Yes, Michael, new Pope, Leo the 16th. Where is he from? I know he's from the United States. I was working all day. I got the highlights.
Going 4 left, ground point 9, the other side, 71.69.
619 on the tower, 132.22. 3222, break tower, 619. Delta 2677, contact ground point 9.
This guy says floating in. Lufthansa looks like it's 1, 2, 3, fourth for arrival. The other day they were landing side by side and it was a much smaller plane right beside it, landing on the next runway. That must have been quite a sight for the passengers on that plane.
499 Boston Airplane, 737 mile final, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holds across the runway. Clear to land 4 right, Delta 499. You're 5829, turn left in Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short, runway 4 left.
Yankee join 33 right, short 4 left. Break
Hey Becky, how you doing? So, those who don't know me, I'm Mike. My brother usually is with me on the weekends at least. Not here today. He has a rehearsal. He's a drummer on the South Shore. I can't get into how great he is as a drummer, but just figure I say hi right here. People haven't seen some of these people. Maybe I have.
5644, contact.
I have my back to the chat board because I have my equipment inside my car because we are supposed to get weather, and I'd rather be able to push this all in, close the door, throw my camera in, and be able to keep it all protected so I can keep doing this. But hello, welcome to the chat, welcome to the show. I'll be staying on as long as I can. Okay, we got United heading to Chicago.
And 582 left on Romeo, join November, hold short, runway 4 left. JetBlue 1354, if able, slow to final approach speed.
We're doing it now, JetBlue 1354.
Alright, so keep my eye out for this Lufthansa It was like 3, 1. So we got one landing. Now we got a Delta landing
580, monitor tower 128.8.
coming in from Denver.
445, contact departure.
Then we have one more plane. I didn't see where it was from. I'll check it after this one.
The 2196 Fox Tower, Kilo crossway 4 left, detected via Viking.
Kilo cross.
Got a race here. Spirit and Delta. Oh,
Delta 21.
Spirit's pulling off to the pits.
580 Fox Tower on November, crossway 4 left, full short, runway 15.
Cross 4 left with November, short of 15.
Okay, we have a JetBlue coming in from DC. It's a A320. And then the German King, Lufthansa, coming in. A380.
499, turn left on Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short, runway 4 left.
About an 8-hour flight or so.
4 right, clear line, thanks.
7 hours, 52 minutes to the ground.
Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short.
And they got to play around the runways here for a while.
Right, hold short, 4 left, Delta 499.
All right, here's the JetBlue.
The 2196, monitor tower 132.2.
And then the King will be coming down.
13222 for Delta 2196.
Oh, got a fire truck here. They're getting ready for the King.
That is 580 on November, crossway 15 left, that Delta's going to give
All right.
you, hold short, runway
Keep an eye out here. What's going on?
15 left on November, hold short 15 right.
The King is over UMass Boston.
2196 verified, that was 3222.
No one's lined up to take off.
3222.
3222.
The airport goes silent.
Tower my niner, line up and wait, traffic lines across the number.
I'll turn up the my field mic when it comes in the land and see if we can get some good sound out of it.
2196, Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up and wait.
All right, it's over Pleasure Bay at Castle Island, which is down there somewhere. If you watch before this is my cheat, I can see the plane coming through the gates here, and then I can get onto it. I could be down the other end of the parking garage to film, but there's an obstruction, so you wouldn't be able to see the plane actually land until it's like down the runway some. So, oh, there it is. There he is. Lufthansa A380.
1354, cross runway 4 left, join November, hold short, runway 15 right.
There we go.
Still 499, contact ground point 9. Ground point 9, 516 Bell Star, runway 4 left at Charlie, line up and wait, traffic cross.
Still amazed how that thing flies.
Alaska 364, monitor tower 132.22.
13222, Alaska 364.
Delta 1655, monitor tower 132.22.
So that'll go down to the end and then flip around.
Delta 1655, monitor 132.22.
So I'll go down to the yellow runway, 22 left, or it's at 22L right now, but it landed 4 right. It's going to spin around and then
2196, contact departure.
most likely turn around in front of us or just to the, off to our left a little bit,
Tower, traffic, 6 mile south, your runway, traffic holds across runway 4 right.
and then go off to the gate. And I do not believe I'll be here for that takeoff later on tonight, which is usually after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm playing with fire now with the weather already.
364, contact 3222, you be going right out.
See, we got coming in, JetBlue coming in, Delta coming in, a couple Cape Airs, and we got a PAL coming in from PAL Airlines coming in from Halifax.
1655, Boston Tower, runway
See
9er,
that one land.
traffic holds across runway.
Not sure of any other big planes we have coming around here.
And JetBlue 2180,
That's amazing. So big.
Jose Papa Super cross, runway 15 left on Mike, hold short, runway 15 right. Up 1655, tower you up. To 364, tower.
Hey, AGD, how you doing? Did I see you online this weekend with the LA flights that was here? I think I might have seen you in the chat.
Jose Papa Super, monitor tower 1QT.
All right, we have a JetBlue coming in. It is an A220 coming in, 4 right. I'll definitely keep an eye on this Lufthansa. It does its turnaround when it clears out of the buildings. Alright, it should be here any second.
Slow to final, follow the Airbus, clear to land for right, Delta 2595.
That pilot sounded a little confused or something, I'm not quite sure. JetBlue coming in from Raleigh, Durham.
That's 364 Boston Tower, traffic hold, crossing runway, traffic 4 out here, runway 4 right, climb the wing. Climb the wing for the tour.
We get Lufthansa still making its way down. Alright, next in we have a Delta coming in from Atlanta on an A321, and then we have the PAL, which is a, how you say it, de Havilland Canada Dash, or they call it dashboard. Have Alaskan taking off, 737. Heading to Seattle, 737 MAX 9. Excuse me, Lufty. The way this wind is, these planes are a little extra floaty on the way in. Oh, there's the PAL. Landing 4 left, so it's not the best for viewing. I'm not sure about a prop plane in this wind. There we go, Lufthansa.
You said your gate is occupied? Alright, hold there for me then.
Wonder if they have a gate yet.
Boston Tower, runway 4 right, better land.
Oh, hey, Louise, I didn't see you come in.
33 right, hold short, runway 4 left.
Welcome.
Hold short, pull left on 330 right, Delta 2595. United 2178, Boston Tower.
So next United coming in is from DC, Boeing 737. Where is it? Just about here right now. Heading over the Boston Harbor main channel. There it is. All right. No wave offs yet since I've been here. Last week, last Friday I think it was, and there was like 5 wave offs. Even a A340, the big quad jet from Lufthansa, was waved off because of, I think it was a boutique air, a little single prop plane was in its way. All right, Lufthansa's still not moving. Still waiting for a room in the inn. I think I might be catching us out of context. Ooh, Ita. Yeah, that took off about maybe half an hour ago or so, a little bit longer. Claw. Love it. I'm gonna get another double landing. We have American coming in from Chicago, and we have a Cape Air coming in from Nantucket. I would give American the advantage. So there's the PAL Airlines. I love how the camera makes the propellers look like they're going very slow. But they are super high speed right now. Both of them are on. Sometimes they just have one on. Alright, we should have American. And Cape Air is somewhere out here. I'm not sure. I didn't see it yet. And Lufthansa still sitting there. We should hear the call on the radio. Oh, there's the Cape Air. Yeah, I made it. All right. Didn't make the turn onto Charlie to head right into the alley here, so it's got to go down a little bit and go see Daddy. Yeah, I got off the runway quick. Didn't want to go near that guy. I have Delta heading off to Las Vegas. Cloudier out here. You see some more dark spots going on. Big shadows. Next to arrive is Air Canada, coming from Montreal. An Embraer E175.
2037 on November, contact ground flight 90.
Lufthansa, can't beat that. Yeah, Boutique. Yeah, Boutique is the airlines. They usually park right down here. And yeah, it's a King Air. It's all different single props. That's one of the ones that last week caused an A340 to have to go around because it didn't leave the runway in time. We should see one tonight. I thought I saw planes coming in. Oh, here we go. Air Canada. There it is. It's an Embraer 175 coming in from Montreal. Hey, thank you, New England Flight Videos. Actually, like, pleasure meeting you last week. Yeah, some weather heading our way. I have all my equipment inside my car, so I can just throw everything in the back. I'm ready for the rain, but so far it's just windy.
3733, Lost Airphone 737, 2 miles on runway 4 right, clear land.
Captain Mickey Mouse. You know, that's my other passion, is Disney. I love this, but Disney was my original passion. There's landing 548, okay. American. Southwest coming in, there we go. There's another Southwest coming in from St. Louis. This sorry little plane here. What's this one? Not on the radar. I saw this guy going by. I thought it might have been boutique, but it's definitely not boutique. It's a private plane. Still Lufthansa sitting here in the manger. No room in the inn for him. You would think you might have a reservation.
7 monitor tower 13818.
Yep, Japan special livery. That's coming in tonight. Where is that? Oh, it's heading down south to do the U-turn. Let's have Southwest coming in sometime here. There it is. So Japan Airlines looks like it's 4 out, maybe 3. With a special livery. That's a loud Southwest. Another fire truck. Yeah, so Japan Airlines looks about 4 minutes out, but it's at least 1, 2, looks like a gap, so it could be 3 out. Nobody taking off. Oh, they're loading the luggage up. Cape Air. We're taking it out. That's the plane we saw with the captain doing the plane inspection. And I see a bunch of feet. So they're loading up the plane. And I believe that was the captain. Maybe he doesn't want to fly anymore. That's the next to arrive is a Delta Connection coming from LaGuardia, an Embraer 175. Yeah, Reed, the Southwest was pretty heavy on that reverse. That was louder than I was expecting. What we got here? Captain Mickey Mouse. You know, today's a special day for Southwest today. It's their inaugural flight of the new seats boutique with... Oh. Yeah, Reed, what time is that supposed to land? Any... Oh, we got the big guy going. Yeah, Reed, what time is that supposed to land? I don't remember what that was. I can check it out after this. Just want to see front profile of this thing. Like I said in other shows, these bigger planes cause air traffic control a lot of hectic because they can only go certain runways, and like this one was just sitting there for a while, so that slows other things down. It's just, they add a different level of complexity to air traffic control. There we go. About 20 minutes, all right. I will be here for that. The weather doesn't look that bad, which is really weird. All right, that's probably all we're going to see of Lufthansa A380. See you next time, big guy. Oh, we got a Southwest pulling in here. Not sure where all the noise is coming from, which plane's taking off or landing or what's going on. You have American Airlines coming in from Philadelphia. Can't wait to get my brother on the show again. He went to Philadelphia for a little personal pilgrimage. And I can only imagine, I've heard some of the stories, but I know he wants to share some of them too. We'll get him on here soon. Oh, what is this? Is this a... Where is it? There. Oh, no. Where did I see it? Right there. Is that Cessna? The V-Wing? Pretty cool. No live info on it. It says 610. All right. All right, we got Japan Airlines coming in next. I'm watching for it. Japan Airlines. One World Delivery. This is my first time seeing this one on Japan Airlines. The 747, that's probably taken off. I was on my way in here and it flew over my car on my way in, which was a very impressive sight, and also seeing it in my rearview mirror was a very impressive sight. Alright, what we got coming in here next? Wow, it's getting windy. We have another Cape Air, Delta coming in, 4 right and 4 left. And swooping around from the north, we have a Porter coming in from Ottawa, another twin prop. It might be a turbo prop. I hope it isn't this wind. Oh, and got Aer Lingus, they're fired up. Heading back to Dublin. to stay here, but that little, I think it's a Cessna. I think that's the jet sound you hear, is this little guy. Maybe. Yeah, it's just a dot now. We got the Aer Lingus here. Like I said, heading to Dublin. A330. Dash 300. Maybe a little paint job in the engines there, maybe? Nah, just white lettering. Okay. That could be this Spirit making all the noise here. So what we got going on here? A couple Americans landing in. Looking for that other Lufthansa. See where it is here. There it is. It's a Lufthansa. Yeah, an hour and 50 minutes out. Supposed to land around 7:47. Star Alliance. That's the Lufthansa. Wow, it's windy. Alright, there's not much lined up right now. We got a JetBlue coming in from West Palm Beach. A Airbus A380-300. All right, I got Chris here, my PR guy. That's what keeps you coming out here sometimes. Just but know people are going to be out here chatting, enjoying. Maybe not with me, but they'll chat with others. Yeah, Captain Mickey, the A340 Lufty, I should say. 747. So the A340 Lufty is about an hour and 50 minutes out. The 747 is still here. I'm going to keep an eye on it to see if it fires up to take off. Actually, I'll do that little check right now. Well, nothing fired up yet, but it is still here. I know it is still here. Cool. Yeah, I love the Star Alliance, the One World. I mean, they all just represent how the airlines actually are working together. Wow, it's the Air Canada. Making all the racket. Got a JetBlue heading off to LAX. Airbus A321. Alright, sounds like Shamrock is lining up. That's what ATC calls Aer Lingus. Little dance down there. You got Swiss Air. Actually, they landed too. They landed just before the 747. what's coming here.
772, monitor tower 128.
They flew over my car too.
187, connect box departure.
An American. I didn't see where this was coming from. My guess is it came from DC. Oh, I noticed a little guy. There we go, Boutique Air. Waiting for the big yellow plane to get out of its way. Alright, that American came from New York. Alright, I was off by a little bit. Aer Lingus is lined up, but there's an American coming in from LAX A321 that's going to land first. It's over Boston Main Channel, which is the waterway at the end of the runways here. The waterway between Castle Island and Logan. And Aer Lingus should be kicking off soon. There we go, Shamrock, that's got the green light. Yeah, Boutique Air just landed. Captain Mickey Mouse. It's waiting for Spirit to get out of the way so it can pull in. Heading back to Dublin. Surprised that plane didn't use 4 right, the longer runway to take off. But they are flying right into the wind here, which was pretty intense. I bet you the Aer Lingus kicked up over 3,000 feet per minute. That was, or pretty close. It's a private jet. This is pretty slick looking. There's a whole corral of the private jets over other side of Terminal E. That's where they all live. Boston Main Channels for the name, airports that Boston Center. So Boston Harbor is, what we see out here. The water near the city is called the Inner Harbor. Out here, I think it's ready to be called the Outer Harbor. And there's a channel that connects the two of them. They call it Boston Main Channel. I agree, Louise. Safe travels. And to the Swiss. Oh, we also have SAS from Copenhagen. They should be taking off sometime. Anyone fired up it? And here comes there's the porter. There we go. That took a while to get here. Feels like I was talking about that 10 minutes ago or so. Alright, we got the Boutique Air coming in. They're notoriously very loud planes. I'll come in here, swoop around, do a Yui. That's an American taking off, it's not the boutique. You can hear it now. Well, I didn't realize this camera was still on. I thought it was just live streams from the other day. Oh, knocked the cones over. I went blowing away. Oh, you get all kinds of debris. Debris in the front, debris in the gate. What's going on here? I think they would have planned for that. All right, the 747 has fired up its transponder, and it is, we'll see where it takes off from. Hopefully it'll pass right in front of us here. All right, we have JetBlue A380 heading to JFK, New York. Good luck to them. All the air traffic control issues in New York, it's, I forget who it was, United, that's their hub. I think they canceled 35 routes just to handle the issues. All right, Boutique Air. Question, I saw a question here. All right, where did Boutique Air come in from? It came in from Messina. About an hour and 20-minute flight. I get everybody getting off, the captain. Let's see what's going on. So we got a Lufthansa 747. I think it's been pushed back. Keep an eye on that. Oh, speaking of SAS, there we go. All that racket's American here heading to Philadelphia. Airbus A321.
Runway 4 left on runway 33 right, and monitor tower 128.
Also 4 left on right,
Scandinavian Airlines. They have a one. I think they're One World as well. I think I've seen. Almost positive they're One World. The one part about Boutique Air is you got to carry your own luggage and bring it to the terminal outside. The other night was pouring out and people had to carry their own stuff. Alright, we got a Cape Air heading out here. Heading to Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, Messina's way up there near the Canadian border. Just a little past Lake Placid. Safe travels, safe travels. Sky Team, thank you. I knew I've seen a logo on them. see. 747 sort of just sitting there. Haven't seen it do much movement yet, but its transponder is on, so it is communicating, so it's getting ready to go. We have an Alaska Airlines coming in from Seattle. So this Alaska Airlines that's coming in now was not this one. Sorry, this one's supposed to come in earlier. Not, actually, it's this one. This one's delayed, I think. Was supposed to be, as of last night, a Star Wars special livery Millennium Falcon. So when I saw that last night, I'm like, there's no way that I'm not going to Logan, rain or shine. I want to see Star Wars Millennium Falcon Alaska Airlines. This is what we got sent. Must have been a last minute equipment change or something. But hey, Alaska Airlines is Alaska Airlines. One of the biggest airlines in the world, I believe. All right, we had Spirit heading to Orlando. Airbus A380 Neo. Oh, it's getting a little chilly out here. All right, these guys are all lining up, getting ready. Oh, 747, it's on the move. Looks like it's going to be passing in front of us to line up behind SAS there. Eventually, not yet though. I bet it'll take off on 4 right. And we have JetBlue heading to San Francisco. Airbus A321. Not Neo. Oh, sorry, I gotta go over here real quick. Special livery. JetBlue, special livery. New York Police Department. Only thing that can trump that is the Queen. Lufthansa 747. Heading back to Frankfurt. Passing in review right in front of us. All right. Going to be traveling 3,669 miles. And be back in Frankfurt when I wake up tomorrow morning. I might be live tomorrow morning if I get here. I have some errands to run a little bit later in the day, but nothing says I can't do a little detour through here for an hour or two. So Lufthansa is Star Alliance, you can see that. It's being held up for a Cape Air pulling out in front of it. You would think the Cape Air would have seen the Lufthansa coming around the corner. They sent the Alaska Star Wars to San Francisco. All right. Boutique Air. Supposed to take off. What, about 15 minutes? we go. Look at that plane. That thing is huge. Wow. All right, we got SAS taking off. Scandinavian Airlines heading back to Copenhagen.
Cleared to land 4 right, JetBlue 1570.
Had a little bit of sound there. We got Alaska Airlines pulling in here.
2522 Boston Tower, crossing
Keeping an eye down there for the other planes taking off. Next one up is a Southwest. Heading to Nashville, Tennessee. 737 MAX 8. So you heard about JetBlue and United might be doing, it's rumored. Yeah, we always hear these rumors about these different airlines combining and doing things. I haven't heard about this, but JetBlue and United, they're a couple of the biggest carriers around. Those two being combined might be a little of a, maybe a little monopoly issue. And I don't mean the game. Yeah, the 747 is definitely heading to runway 4 right, which is over 10,000 feet, almost 2 miles.
1075, right, hold for runway 4 left.
Man, that plane, I saw it max out at 4,600 feet per minute. Holy mackerel. We got Alaska coming in here. I'll be able to watch them unload the plane. If you watch the live feed by another streamer, a YouTuber, LA Flights, he's fascinated by the plane here because they unload salmon sometimes in refrigerated containers. And he's absolutely fascinated by it, which is fascinating. Oh, we got JetBlue mint livery coming in from Las Vegas. So my brother would say you can hear the coins rattling in the aisle. It's a A321 Neo. It is there, trust me. There it is.
Runway 4 right, line up and wait. There'll be a couple departures off runway 9er.
All right, runway 4 right is lining up.
536, 111012, traffic will hold the crossing runway 9er, express takeoff.
Spirit coming in here. JetBlue. That should be taken off. I didn't see that in here earlier. Anything coming in? So they've cleared the skies. There's a couple planes that are out there. We have another Aer Lingus coming in from Dublin. It's the full green plane with the white belly. We got Spirit coming in here. Can we get a wave? Can we get a wave? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller. Bueller. Nope, no wave. I don't think they like me. Oh, they're loading up the Boutique Air.
Thank you.
Captain Mickey, you on this flight?
Sonic 536, contact Boston departure. For departure 536. Thank you. JetBlue 1025, crossing
Wow.
crossing runway. JetBlue 1025, runway 9 for takeoff.
All right, his special livery, JetBlue, New York PD. Heading to New York? No, heading to Raleigh, Durham. All right, Lufthansa is all lined up, ready to go.
Hold the crossing runway. Wind 11010, runway 4 right. Quick takeoff.
4 right, clear for takeoff. That's them.
Go 4 right, just confirm back 3000.
For the 43 Heavy, that is correct.
Heading back to Frankfurt.
Airport 12 to heading 140, runway 9 for takeoff. American 7376, Boston Air, runway 9, line up away, clear up to the party southeastbound, crossing hold the crossing runway.
That thing can be miles away and it's still huge.
The 43 Heavy, connect cross departure.
Might get a little grainy, but it's fun. All right, till we meet again, the Queen of the Sky. But Captain Mickey Mouse is excited about this. Boutique Air. Yeah, where is Boutique going? I don't see it on the radar here where it's going. We'll check it out though. So we got American Airlines. Oh, they've switched it around here. Heading to Dallas. Turn it down a little bit. It's they're doing both runways. Now they got taking off 4 right, and we got runway 9, which is heading due east. All right. Well, let's see if there's any salmon. Just luggage. Just luggage and Boutique Air. Keep an eye on that, though. Oh, heading home to Messina, up on the border of Canada. Yes, Uncle John goes to Shannon usually, I think, not to Dublin, but I'm sure he'd hop a flight to Ireland. What's coming in here? Yeah, it's really strange when these big planes take off and land. The runway, the whole airport sort of goes silent. I think this is coming in from Chicago. Seems like my radar is a little backed up here for a second. See if I can restart this real quick. Hold on. That's our big plane coming in. We have American Airlines, so that was not the one.
Westbound Yankee and 33 rides, American 30.
So Aer Lingus is 3 out.
Alright, 128.8, yeah, 33 rides.
Just so you guys know, I'm sitting here. This is all I hear is JetBlue firing up propellers. Pretty loud. Alright, this is the American, I believe, coming in from Chicago. Yes. And more importantly, got Boutique Air. They're about to head out. I see Air Portugal coming around the corner. Yes, my uncle will definitely take any flight to Ireland, especially if it's free. We got Air Portugal here. I didn't see what you said, but I would love to go around the country, different places, and do shows. Different airports, different kinds of planes. Oh, I would love that. Not quite there yet. This is literally probably month 2 of me doing this regularly. Once I get a little bit more and financially, no, definitely would want to do that. Yeah, different. What's this? FlightAware. That's one that I use sometimes. I'm also a software developer, so I'm looking into doing a little API action and build my own little software to do this kind of stuff. When I have time, I'm not at the airport, actually watching the planes. Captain Mickey, you're talking me into it. And when I got here, I was in the elevator heading down to the hitting the restroom before I started the show. And the pilot in the elevator, talking to him a little bit. Get a little more chummy with the pilots, you never know. Maybe they can get down to the tarmac here and get some close-up views of planes. That'd be fun. Oh, Aer Lingus. They got me monologuing here. I missed the plane. What do you guys think? Do you like the Aer Lingus with the total green on top, or the Aer Lingus that took off with just the tail with the green? I'm more of the, I like this one a little bit better. Representing. I don't know, what do you guys think? We got a JetBlue coming in from JFK. We have dark clouds coming in from the west. We have dark clouds coming in from the south. So this is due south. Actually, looks like it's raining over there. But that's not here, so I really don't care. But behind us here, if I can see it. No, the car's in the way. But that's Boston area, that's coming in from the west. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, we got JetBlue heading to Phoenix. A220. We talked the last show about different JetBlue planes. This is one of my favorite ones. I like this one. The pattern on it.
518, contact ground flight 100. Going Delta Heavy on November, contact ground flight.
All right, what we got here coming out? Anything good? We all done with this? Look, it's all closed up. Or yep, it's all closed up.
1303, contact Boston departure. Still on.
Oh, Chris, I almost missed it. There's that boutique air. These smaller planes can take off almost any runway at any time.
American 1397, wind 110 at 11, runway 9er, just take off. 1432 Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up away.
Runway 9, line up away, plus 14,
Oh, another JetBlue landing off the same plane. Two coming in from JFK. All right, we have a Delta next to take off, heading to Detroit, and then we have Air Portugal heading back to Lisbon.
DK66, contact departure.
All right, Cape Air, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
American 1397, connect Boston departure.
5, 6, all right.
Thank you. 1432, runway 9er, just take off.
So we have the Delta here heading to Detroit.
1418 Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up away.
737. So up next to take off is Air Portugal.
On November, contact ground flight 9. On November, contact ground flight 9.
It's like they're putting all their planes away. Not sure what Aer Lingus is doing. Unless it takes a right-hand turn.
Oh, departure, have a good one. That's 1450.
Yeah, it's taking a right-hand turn. Okay. I think it was coming back down here for a second.
63 Boston Tower, traffic full departure, crossing runway 48, shuttle
All right, Air Portugal heading back to Lisbon.
1218, runway 9er, just take off.
Run 9, contact ground flight 1.
I'll get back to the chat in a second here.
And it's 333, monitor tower, 132.
I like watching it till the wheels go up, doors close.
3222, United 333.
All right, see ya. There's no one else lined up, ready to go.
1218, connect Boston departure.
Boston departure, Boston 318.
United 333 Boston Tower, traffic will land the crossing runway 9er, line up away.
I'll go to the chat here. Let me see what's.
United 333, hold short of
Shall we
runway
put the
9er,
hard
side
sell on here?
9er, War 5, 333.
2 runways, 5 gates, less international than Boston. All right, yep, okay. Yeah, I went out to Worcester Airport, and that was, I think, 2 runways. It's tough to stream from a place where there's only a couple planes an hour. Oh, hello, Kelly. Welcome. You know, I should be sitting in the house there with you, but I just couldn't say no. The weather's okay. It's not raining yet. You know me.
Tower 333, hold me short, 9, ready for departure.
At 333 Boston Tower, runway 9, line up, wait, traffic landing, crossing runway.
All right, we have an Embraer coming in from Columbus. It's Delta Connection over the Boston main channel, the waterway between Castle Island and Logan Airport. Actually, I posted a couple shorts last night and a couple videos on YouTube from Castle Island perspective. A couple, I guess, Spirit and it was American. And just so you can see the view from that side. It was pretty funny. There was a, I think it was an American Airlines coming in, and it was a big tanker ship going out. It looks like it was going to crash into it for a second. Okay, we got United heading to LAX. 737 MAX 9.
5853, turn left on Yankee, if you have it, or runway 32 right. Okay. So you don't have a gate, so from Yankee, proceed on runway 33 right, and turn left on Mike.
33 right, and left on Mike. Take care,
5853 from Mike, you're going to cross runway
we have
15
a
right, go for the Charlie.
PAL taking off.
cross 15 right, hold short, traffic.
Where'd it go? There it is. Jeez, it's fast. Heading back to Halifax.
Boston Tower, runway 4 right, middle end, traffic hold the departure crossing runway. 333, connect Boston
Is
departure.
that vapor trails in the propellers there?
Today. Regard 5863 for now, remain this frequency. I'll switch you over to a different frequency in a moment.
Roger, we'll stay with you, regard 58.
All right. Delta coming in from Austin, Texas.
98 Boston Tower on Kilo, cross 24 left, activity at Mike. Kilo, cross 4 left.
Can I try waving to?
Departure from the 1225 good day.
Can I try waving to Alaska Airlines ground crew? They might see you.
Monitor Tower 128.8.
Roger that, we'll wait. Monitor 20.
Right now, I don't think they'll see me. They're under the plane doing things.
Tower 5560, right, Charlie 20. 5560 Boston Tower, thanks for that. Runway 4 right, clear to land. 4 right, clear to land. Delta 156, turn left on 2. Runway
So those that
23
don't know me, my name is Mike.
left, no delay, please, traffic very
My brother
close,
Rich
runway
joins me at times. Not tonight though. This is more of a very impromptu excursion for me.
no delay, please, exit.
But no, on the weekends when we can, we get together.
Right, clear to land.
Little banter. We got a couple of live videos on the YouTube channel, Logan in Flight, and a couple just recorded videos before we started doing live streams. So you can go there. You can sort of meet us that way if you want. But he'll be out here again, and we'll have some fun. We did a recording a couple weeks ago. A lot of food talk. A lot of food talk. If you like that kind of stuff. So yeah. Let me see. Oh, I found my wife. She's out shopping. Oh man.
2 mile final.
As if the breeze lifts off the runway, the gears go up instantly.
Delta 390, hold short,
Yeah, the
runway
wind's
4
the right
left,
way.
runway 32
Definitely.
right. Delta 390, monitor Tower 128.8. Delta 156, contact Tower
Say, where is
128.8.
JetBlue taken to see it? Moving the tug. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That JetBlue is heading to Charleston. Actually, when I got here, I told you I had to use the restroom, so I went down the elevator, and that is the pilot I spoke with in the elevator. He was heading to Charleston, JetBlue. This is the only flight going to Charleston. So that's interesting. Sort of caught his name and see if they had any of the plane cards. I know Delta has the plane cards. I'm not sure if JetBlue has the plane cards. All right, Rob, welcome. North Miami in the house. I have a question. You guys switched up your channel? Yeah, so what we did a while ago, we were playing around with names. We weren't sure what it was. We started off with a name, Adventures in the Air and Beyond, and then Logan and Flight just came up, so we did that. Oh, ice skating banana. Did you ask him to shine the light? I should. I don't know if I can use that phrase. I don't know if that's a copyrighted phrase. I'm thinking more of a, I don't know, what could we use around here? Maybe a beacon thrill, like instead of beacon hill, a beacon thrill. Show the, beacon the light. We could try that out. Logan spotters. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, we went through a whole bunch of names. All right, see you later, Kelly. Enjoy your shopping. I'm gonna try and see what's going on here. It's pretty quiet here all of a sudden. Is there a big plane coming in or something? Have an American coming in from Louisville. Keep forgetting this show's about plane spotting, not talking on the chat. He could have flapped his tail at you, I don't know. He's still there. Hey, flap your tail. Oh great, now he's leaving. We had a chance. Oh well, he's leaving now. Oh, Chris? Oh no, Captain Mickey. Captain Mickey. That silver plane there, I believe, is a boutique air. Should be pulling in here, but it's still going. Oh, it's must be taking off. It's coming from the private. It usually, I think that's the one that usually parks over here. But sometimes they have private charters and they go somewhere else. All right, let's go. Let's get back to the plane spotting here, where there's absolutely nothing going on. Yeah, there's no one on the runways. Besides just taxiing, they just landed. Next plane coming in is from New Orleans. Delta Boeing 737. That's still over UMass, which is far away. There goes that little boutique air. I call it boutique air. It's just private charter now. I wonder if we're going to get some sun peeking through and get some sunset planes. Looks like Cape Air is closing up shop for the night. They usually line the planes up that way at nighttime when they're pretty much done. And they actually see there's a gate arm there. I've seen, and actually the whole gate process right there. JetBlue usually will park there at nighttime. This airport pretty much shuts down around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And any planes that are here, they stay here, take off in the morning. So they probably have a lot of gates just full of planes. All right, here comes that Delta coming in from New Orleans. Somewhere. Should get a camera attached to my head, so when I'm looking at things, you see what I'm looking at. So if I have the main camera pointing at something, and I see a Delta, you'll see, oh, he's looking at a Delta. Maybe I'll think of something to do with that. Get one of those new fancy glasses with the camera built into them. All right, we have Cape Air going out. Must be one of the last ones. We have the gate retracting here on 37 for the Spirit flight. Beacons on top. It's getting ready to go.
Runway 9, clear to take off. Port 21.
I have an American heading to DC. And they're pretty loud usually. All right, Chris, I got your approval. Shine the light can be used by all. It's a generic term used by all plane spotters. All right, we'll go with that. Shine the light. We'll keep that. Beacon thrill, though. Maybe we can figure something for that. And next time tell them you're live, you need them to give you a good tail wave. I did tell him I was live. I told him where I was. But I think he was more interested in getting to the plane. He was worried about flying. He wasn't going to New York, hopefully. That would have been, that's a nightmare show down there. Oh, we have another Aer Lingus. I didn't know we had another one sitting here. Bet you this one's heading to Shannon. Yes, this one's heading to Shannon. And a 321 Neo. LR. Long range. And there is the pilot. Taking off, heading to Charleston. Did anyone see him waving or flashing lights or anything? I don't know, maybe, did you get the message? Maybe he's watching. I don't see anything. I see a flock of birds right beneath it. That's never good at the airport. See another Alaska Air coming in. You see anything big going on? We have Copa Airlines. They're two out coming in from Panama City. We have a Delta with its transponder on that's backed up, heading to Amsterdam, an A330. Wow, I did not think I'd be here this long. I told my wife 6 o'clock the latest. The rain's gonna come in. I can't stay later than that. Hello, Gino. Welcome. All right, rain is getting close. Miss, 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 miss. I see the dark clouds, but I will ignore them until I get soaked. What is this, Captain Mickey? JetBlue parked at C-24 needs to be pushed back because that gate is reversed for B620 from San Diego, California. Not quite sure what that means. We have the Spirit backing out here. The Spirit's heading to Fort Lauderdale.
JetBlue 2255, contact departure. Shamrock 180 Lima, Boston, are you ready to go?
All right, next up is Shamrock. Get ready to take off. I'll zoom over there.
5 right, prepared 5664. 1651 on November 56 ground point niner there. Ground point niner here at Alpha 1551.
Still windy. See what happens.
1563, your gates now open, you ready to taxi? We're ready to taxi. 1563, continue via Mike Echo and hold short on my 4 left. Mike Echo, hold short 4 left.
All right, here we got Shamrock. We got the green light for the turn and burn. Heading to Shannon. We got birds chirping around me now. Get a little anxious.
On Echo, cross to my 4 left, contact ground point niner as you do. On Echo, cross 4 left,
Yeah, Gino, it's definitely overcast. This is a nice side of it. Looking out over the harbor. And behind us are the darker clouds. But we got a JetBlue A321 heading to Tampa. Actually some rain in the distance there. Like I said earlier, my equipment's all in my car. Just gotta throw the camera in. And me. Got American coming in here from Dallas. Yeah, right. Look at the view here. To the AJD. You know, it looks pretty nice. If I turn around and look at Boston skyline, that's what's looking ominous. Can't really put the camera that way because I have the way it's set up tonight. See what's happening around here. Oh, we got to know our luggage cam. We have Copa Airlines coming in from Panama City. Copa Airlines. Boeing 737. Bad weather over the Mass Pike, so that's due west of us. Actually, I'll be traveling the Mass Pike tomorrow. I come here first, we'll see. We got JetBlue here, an A321neo LR heading to London, Heathrow Airport. here, Mike. Which gate is C24?
Cross runway 4 left, and join November, hold
So
it
I can
short.
find that.
Runway, UC 33 Latin American, 1048.
C24. Whoa. This guy's heading to, I believe, Amsterdam. I think it's C31 at the end there. C24, I think, is. Look at all the congestion here, all these planes. What's going on here? Yeah, C24 is on the other side near, actually, probably over there where Aer Lingus is, where you can see the tail of it, on that side of the C terminal. There we go, all right. Let me get this guy backing up. Hey, maybe they'll wave because it's not doing anything now. Let's see, hey. Over here! Over here! Trying to wave to him. What's going on? Nothing? Nothing. Oh, well, they are pilots. They have important jobs to do. They get all of us to where we want to go. Unless they're flying to New York these days, then they get diverted to here. Let's see what we got going on here. Everybody landing. So that A330 heading to Amsterdam. Probably going to line up for right. Any other big planes coming in? Here we got a FedEx coming in. Be here in a few minutes. That's a 767. I lost my big plane. Where is it? There it is. So it's down the end of the runway. They're just setting things out. Giving this guy a free ride. You can see the wind that's happening down there too. Look at the guy's vest. Okay, next up we have a United heading to Chicago. All right, Skating Bananas, are you a banana plane person? Because I'm a banana plane person. Atlantic is known to wave, just let you know. Manchester. You want me to get to Manchester, don't you? You want me to just go up there and do some filming, a couple planes an hour. I won't say no. Plug in my iPad for my maps. Make sure we maintain power here. Mickey, Captain Mickey, do you work at Manchester Airport? You trying to get a little poll here to get me up there? No, I have no problem. I'd definitely go up there if I can get a good scheduled time to go up there. I would definitely go there and do stuff. For me, this is actually takes me an hour to get to Logan from my home. I still enjoy doing it. I could take an hour to go to Providence, but Providence has probably the same volume that probably has maybe a little more volume than Manchester, not much. All right, next coming in is Delta Connection coming in from Pittsburgh. See you later, Chris. See you next time. Like I said, I might go on tomorrow morning. I have to go pick up my son at college out in Worcester, but not till noon. Not saying that Logan's in the middle on the way to Worcester from where I am, but hey. Now we got JetBlue and A380 heading to Fort Myers. Yeah, Chris, if you're still on, thanks again for your help. I get a nice little sunset reflection in the clouds over there before the torrential downpours come down. How far is Manchester from my house? Far enough that I'd have to plan it out. It's probably a couple hours. Worcester's about an hour and a half from my house, so that helps with any distance. Now we got Spirit taking off to Fort Lauderdale. The lights are getting brighter. It's getting darker. I wonder what time they turn the runway lights on here. There we go. We got the Delta heading to Amsterdam. That's a little full sound. That was pretty cool. I like that one. Next takeoff is Southwest on 9, heading to St. Louis. I am not on the. I'm on the commuter rail line. I can access the commuter rail if I really wanted to. Let's see, Captain Mickey, Providence, San Diego, brief direct flight, 30-minute stop in Norfolk, Virginia. Yeah, San Diego Airport. That'd be interesting too. Usually when I fly out of Providence instead of Logan. I used to, just because Providence would be easier. But now that I've been here so much at Logan, I'd much rather fly out here. Then we got Southwest here, St. Louis, 737. Oh, the sky looks nice. 3,200 feet per minute, maxed out. We got a JetBlue mint, fresh mint livery. Coming in from San Diego. Speaking of San Diego, landing pattern directly in the city. Oh, I'm off the Middleborough T line. All right, we got another Spirit taking off, heading to Detroit. Look at the background. Wow, this is beautiful now. They got their lights on. Right, getting a little bright lights out here now. It's getting there. Oh yes, that's the flight. Oh, there's FedEx landing. Oh. Still smoke out there from where it landed, where the wheels touched down. That's been a hard landing, or they're full of next day packages. We got another FedEx coming in too, coming from Indianapolis. Temperature says 62 with the wind. That's about right. Probably feels in the 50s. Feels in the 50s to me. I'm trying to figure out why I'm getting cold here all of a sudden. So I'm looking for FedEx. Where is the FedEx? Let's see if this one leaves a puff of smoke when it lands. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Seems to be more than normal. It must be fully loaded. And we got some runway lights on. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, some lights are on. Hey, Prickles, how you doing? It's cool to see the Boston streams, all right. Captain Mickey Mouse. No, my cousin's returning on. Oh, okay, cool. I might be here, you never know. I think you guys want to keep looking at Deer Island out there. So now I think the Cape Airs have been put to bed. Two FedExes just came in, leaving both clouds of smoke. They must have just, like they said, they must be fully loaded. Like an extra amount of tire smoke when they landed. Not sure what this JetBlue is waiting to come in here. I'm not sure what it's doing. How did you get this spot? Is it through the airport? Yes, I'm on top of Garage B. So it's definitely, yeah, in parking Garage B. Yeah, we got American coming in from Charlotte. Sounds like you have a Wookiee. Are you talking to me? There's the JetBlue fresh mint livery. I think. No, yeah, that's fresh mint. Yeah, you have to fill in a permit to get here. I think we talked about this before. You go on Massport. It's a plane spotting permit to take pictures up here in general. Even if you're just standing here with a camera, they don't allow that unless you have a permit. They can kick you out. This past weekend I was here on Saturday to meet another plane spotter, and man, they had state police, they had a couple vehicles out here. There was a lot of people, a lot of security up here and kicking people out. So yeah, they can be pretty serious about it. And at one time I was here when the A380s landed for the first time this season. There's a statey with us, and I don't think anyone there, I had a permit, that's just me. I don't think anyone else did, and the statey was there, and he was just more mesmerized by the plane, just watching it, so he just let us all stay. So most of the guys are pretty cool, but yeah, you do need a permit to be here. Oh, the Wookiee is the Airbus A220, A321neo. It just sounds like a Chewbacca. This JetBlue coming in from Cancun. They can open the door and say, "Oh, no, thank you." Let me see, JetBlue, San Diego. Which one was that? Was that? All right, so there it is. The one closer to us or the one further away from us? If it's that. Oh, the FedEx is going, oh, the FedEx terminal's on the other side, down near Terminal A with Delta Parks. I'm trying to figure out why FedEx is doing a parade in front of us here. It must be for me. Am I going to be here on Sunday, 2:30 to 4? You know, most Sundays I would, and actually this Sunday coming up is supposed to be absolutely beautiful out. Like sunny all day, which has not been the case for this week at all around here. But at the same time, it is Mother's Day. So I would not want the wrath of my mother or my wife, the mother of my kids, if I wasn't there to break bread with them. Oh, that's looking nice up there now. Yeah, the second one from San Diego. That's correct. Hey, be in Pickle. You're going to be at Logan on Sunday from 2 to 4. Terminal B parking. Anyone else? Sign the form. Yes, do the form. They say it can take up to 72 hours. I usually get it back within an hour sometimes. But definitely sign the form. Get that paperwork done. Just on the safe side. So I'm standing here right now, and I see the trucks going by, security trucks. A couple times they've gone by. I may be familiar to them now, so they know I haven't done anything bad, anything wrong. I always have my permits. Maybe they trust me, or depends on who the person is. There's a Delta coming in from LaGuardia. Embraer 175. So yeah, just make sure you have the permits. That's the biggest thing. Because they were literally kicking people out of here the other day, and they actually had state police. They checked my pass twice. So, depends on the mood that they're in. As I'm speaking now, one's driving right by. And stopping, it looks like. We'll see. We have Delta here heading to Kansas City. On a 757 pencil. We got a sunset sky. We don't have the sunset planes. It's great at nighttime when the planes are landing, especially the white planes. And the sun's coming from over my shoulder and makes the planes turn different colors. Orange and all different shades. Might see you on the bench on the right side of this grade. All right. Oh yes, be in Pickles. I remember you. Definitely. Yeah, you have to be. I think it's 18 or 21. Going back in messages here. Oh great, letting you go. Awesome. Yeah, it's so cool. Here is Play, heading back to Keflavik, just south of Reykjavik, Iceland. Yeah, you definitely need to bring your binoculars, but if you're on the parking on this B garage, you're pretty close to the action. Let me zoom out here a little bit. This is what you're seeing on the screen is what I'm seeing. That's how close I am to these planes. That's like the actual size. So you're pretty close in here with everything going on. That's what's fun about this area here. There's so much action. You got Alaska, you got Spirit, you got JetBlue, you got Cape Air, you got Boutique Air. But you don't have Iceland Air. Oh. Yeah, so you got so much stuff going on here, a lot of activity. So when it is a little bit slow, you know, you can fall back onto different things going on around here. Okay, we got a Delta here heading to Salt Lake City. Airbus A321neo. Wow, nice background. Like in the sky. All right, be in Pickle. See you later. see. Are we going to any other airports? I would love to go to some other airports. You know, time permitting. I'm actually going to Iceland this summer. So if I can do that, I may. I'm not going there for plane spotting, unfortunately. But I'm going there on vacation. But nothing says I can't go to the airport for a little bit. All right, we got Air Canada heading to Toronto. Prickles Aviation going to Hong Kong. Oh, that'd be great. Any kind of international place would be so nice. Like I said, I go to Iceland. That'll be my first international location I'll be at. Hopefully, the Wi-Fi is good. I'll do some. I might even do a live stream. You never know. Bring some of my, definitely bring my laptop and some of the equipment. Not much though, but that'd be fun. All right, let me look at the map here, see what's going on. I did not think I'd be here this long. I'd never think I'm going to be here this long. We have a Delta transponders on, going to Paris. And then we have another Delta transponders on, heading to Edinburgh. I wonder if that's new. I don't think I've heard of an Edinburgh flight before. We got a couple, we got a UPS coming in, and then we have Turkish Airlines. UPS is about 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Turkish is potentially 5 out. Yeah, Keflavik is where they say play is going to. The Reykjavik airport is not. It's right in the middle of the city. It's not as big. Keflavik's south, about 40-minute drive south. Yeah, it's a much bigger airport. I think it might have 3 runways instead of 2 runways. But when we booked our hotels, I made sure the hotels were walking distance, so we'll see what happens. We're actually going on a cruise with a couple nights, before we get up there a couple nights before. So we'll see. See how it plays out. Oh, we got Alaska backing out here. Alaska's hitting the Portland. So we got coming in here. We have a Porter coming in next. And then the UPS. We have American taking off, but I don't see it on the radar. Which could happen. Oh, they got more lights coming on. Nice sky tonight. Definitely nice sky. I like it. Nicer planes. Oh, here's the Porter coming in. Get that. All right, I'll check the radar here real quick, see what we're staying around for here. Have an American heading to Chicago. Yep, they're flipping some more switches. Got more lights on out there. All right, I gotta check where Lifty is. See if that's coming in. Keep leaving the chat up on the screen. Sorry about that. All right, let's see some chat here. Where is Lifty? I'll go see if I can find Lifty on the radar. Yeah, Portland, Oregon, not Maine. Yeah, Alaska Airlines is based out of the Northwest, so he's out of Seattle. I think they're based out of Seattle, SeaTac. So you see a lot of Seattle, Portland. And then you see them up in Alaska too. You know, if you do this two Portland airports, one in Maine, one in Oregon. So I do know the Maine one. Actually, I vacation up there a lot, and I'm going there this summer. I might actually do a little plane spotting up there. It's not a big airport; it's more of a private. So they got a couple airlines going through there. This is Turkish Airlines. I like the little trident on this back there. Oh, we got a big Delta here. Delta Airlines, that's heading to Paris. A330. All right, let me look real quick, see where the A340 is, if that's even still coming here. A340 Star Alliance, supposed to land at 7:48. What time is it now? Oh, 7:29. I think that will be my one more plane. That will be my last plane, is the A340. So the rain is holding off. You want me to stay here all night, don't you? You go to Portland? Hey, you never know. Let's see what happens. All right, what we got here? Next to land will be a Delta coming in from Minneapolis. And there's a British Airways, I think it's a A350 flying over us from Philadelphia heading to Heathrow. All right, next coming up, so it's the Delta, which is over Castle Island. Almost here. You'll see it down there. It is. That seemed like a violent landing. Okay, we got a JetBlue here heading to Cleveland. A220. Like here on Friday nights, usually the cruise ships go out. Or during the afternoon sometime. When they go to nighttime though, it's beautiful. It's the floating light show. So the Delta heading to Paris, and A330 is lining up on 4 right for takeoff. We have a couple coming in probably before it takes off. Or maybe it can take off. No, it's got to take off. So runway 4 right, clear for takeoff, and we have a plane almost to Pleasure Bay. I wonder if that will be waved off. Haven't seen a wave off yet. We'll see. Let's get a little extra sound here. Can't go wrong with the sound. Well, we got a tow going on here. And the thrust reversers are louder than the takeoff. I think it was a little bit earlier than 8 o'clock. We'll see. Now, come on, Captain Mickey Mouse. Don't rat me out here. Oh, good. I can see as long as I want. All right, good. I'm not staying for the takeoff of Lufty, I don't believe. Is it 8:23 that British Airways takes off? I don't know. We'll see. I am getting a little chilly here, and I do see a lot of rain. Good luck out here. That's all rain clouds over the islands, heading this way. I didn't know the Deer Island already. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the Lufthansa A380. That may be the last plane. We got an Embraer 190 heading to Detroit. JetBlue.
1707, turn left on Romeo, November, hold short of 4 left.
Romeo, November, short 4 left, Delta 7.
So the deal is I have to shut down before the rain gets here, not when it gets here. So you can see the waves in the sky there. Those are rain clouds coming this way. Maybe. There's the rain clouds.
37, contact departure with you.
All right, let me see what's going on here.
Contact ground 9.
Where'd all the planes go? I lost the A340. Where'd it go? There it is.
324, Bravo 9, clear for takeoff.
So 751
Yeah, 6721, Boston Tower, Bravo 9, left right.
is the A340 quad jet. We got a Delta hitting Seattle.
4 right, Echo 1.
A321 Neo.
Yankee, 3 right, hold short of 4 left.
See, they're getting some vapor trails now. That means it's getting humid. That means it's going to rain. That disappears into the clouds, I'm in trouble.
Delta 324, contact departure with you.
Just checking the maps here. See what's going on. I see rain all around me. This is fun. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's taking off here? We got Alaska Airlines heading to Portland, the one that just backed out of here. We hear 9 ready for takeoff. That's them.
Delta 2130, final for 4 right.
Delta 2130, Boston Tower, the wind 060 at 7, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, Delta 2130.
For Sierra 6721, contact.
We got a JetBlue landing first from
6721.
Santo Domingo.
1138, cross 4 left, turn November.
1138.
Do I like nighttime spotting? I do like it. Until it gets too dark and you can't see the planes. I like it just before it gets, totally dark. If I got a different camera, some kind of bigger lens, then I could do more nighttime stuff. But I did it a couple weeks ago. I think I was here till 9:30. Couldn't see the planes really besides the lights. That's all you could see. Lufthansa took off. It was just this light bulb in the sky. But it was fun. Yeah, sunset. That's the best. I love that. Oh, see you later, Kelly. Hopefully. Yeah, see how the lights get brighter. I keep looking out. I'm just seeing rain shadows everywhere. Where is that Lufthansa? We got JetBlue coming in from Savannah. Looks like an Embryo 190.
2464, contact departure. Yeah, departure 2464.
Oh, a lot more lights out there. All right. Have an American heading to LaGuardia. Good luck to you. All the problems they're having down there in New York Center. We got another big Delta. This is heading to Edinburgh. I think this is, I haven't seen an Edinburgh flight before. I wonder if this is a new one. A new route, I should say. We got Spirit backing out next to us here. I think it said it's heading to. Is that heading to Baltimore? So this was a question I heard over the weekend. See the Spirit name with the scratches. And the tail as well, it's all scratches. They have that kind of Spirit, and they also have Spirit planes with the regular text, solid colors. Someone asked, which one do you like better? I'm more about the scratchy one, but everyone has their own opinion. I do like the howdy on the wing. The howdy on the wing, and if I can see it still, the yellow iPads. And captains that don't wave. This is Aero Mexico. I believe. Yes, Aero Mexico. So what camera is this? If you can see it, it's actually a Canon camcorder, Vixio. Vixio, sorry. Fingers are freezing now. Have you ever seen the 747 landing? Yes. If you go to my YouTube channel, Logan in Flight, I have a bunch of videos of it landing and taking off. So, yeah, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. The Aero Mexico video is different than other. I'll have to check it out for myself. All right, what's my favorite airlines? Anyone with color. I like when airlines have color. Like Southwest. I think I fell in love with Southwest when their tails, the multiple colors. Spirit Airlines, I love that. The play plane that comes from Iceland. That's one of my favorite planes. My personal YouTube account. That's my logo is the play plane. But you can't go wrong with JetBlue. JetBlue, all their tails, they're not unique, but they're diverse enough that you see different kinds of patterns and everything in JetBlue. Just this. Plus they have the Celtics plane, the Bruins plane, the Red Sox plane, all the different New York Police Department, New York Fire Department, all different different liveries and everything. Very diverse in their liveries, I should say. I love that. Just the variety. That's the best part of all this stuff. Is just the different kinds of things. You got Alaska Airlines. They have contract with Disney, so they have access to Star Wars, Disney. I'm not trying to just plug my site here, but no. What's this one? Oh, Azores. I get videos of Toontown, the Alaska Airlines with Toontown livery. All planes blue with Mickey Mouse and all the characters and everything. So we have the Azores Inspire livery. I love this. Captain Mickey Mouse, you're killing me. British is estimated to leave at 7:57 right after Lufty. Hey, good morning. Or right here it's good evening. In the Philippines. Hey, thanks for watching. Are you a local Boston native or New England native? Thanks for watching. Captain Mickey Mouse. Yes, JetBlue has the Mario livery. I've caught that a few times on film. Back to my shameless plug, Logan in flight. I got videos of that landing, taking off. I got a night video of it taking off, I think, as well. So yeah, JetBlue, it's a fun airline. A lot of diversity. From Maine, all right. You're close enough. We'll let you watch. No, thanks for watching. And thank you for your service. Glad you found the channel, something to watch. It's not local to you in Maine, but no, it's probably the biggest airport you can get to from Maine to go places. So. All right, let me see if we can find this Lufthansa. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Lufthansa, 7 minutes out. The rain is 6 minutes out. We'll see what happens here. Oh no. British Airways A380 has turned on its transponder. We go from light action to heavy duty action. You're watching from LA, that's okay. We won't hold it against you. No, great, thanks for watching. That's great. LA's got some good streamers out there, YouTubers and stuff. That's what got me hooked on all this. It's getting a little darker. Those rain clouds are getting a little bit bigger. But we'll keep going. And we got JetBlue coming in from Charleston. Uh-oh, it is raining. I see. Thought I felt something. All right, Captain Mickey Mouse. It is raining, but we have a United, a Swiss Air, some other planes, and then we have Lufthansa A380. I'm staying for that. I don't care. It's currently in that cloud somewhere, making the turn to land here. I will stay for the A340. The 380s, saw one of the landings. You can go back to the tapes if you want to see the other landings. But I do have to clean up this mess. Takes me a couple minutes, and with the rain already starting, I don't want to be in a downpour before it happens. So Lufthansa, the A340 will be our last plane. It says it's 7 minutes out. It's over Weymouth, south of us. You love the smooth A330 landing. I love any smooth landing. I also like the fun ones too. I'm not packing up yet, Captain Mickey Mouse. I'm waiting for that plane to land. I said I'd wait for it. I'm going to wait for it. It better just move faster, that's all. We have a Delta taking off, heading to Austin. A220. You can see the rain in the distance there. It's coming. But that Luftie's already in the neighborhood, so I gotta wait for it. It's knocking at the door. Hope it doesn't just start downpouring when it lands. I won't be able to see it. Oh, booyah, bro. Take my son, take my brother too. Oh, we got Swiss here. It's still landing. Wow, you can see the wings teetering back and forth. I forgot Swiss Air was an option. I forgot they were landing. All right, we have a JetBlue coming in next from Detroit. And then we have Lufthansa. Nope, we have a Delta, sorry. I tricked you all. No, Lufthansa's still turning around. It's over Brockton right now, which is about 20 miles south of here. That's when they make the U-turn for this these runways. They both their airline symbols start with D. That had me tricked a little bit. We have a Phantom Delta. I say Phantom because there's nothing on the map that says where it's going on the radar. But it is an A220. Where are we here? Did Luffy turn around? It's turning around still. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 out. Lufthansa is 4th one out. And the British Airways A380 turned on its transponder. So let's get ready to go. Oh man, do I have to stay for that?
36, still on 3 right, we'll go to 4 left.
Turn on 33 right, and hold short of 4 left, JetBlue. Left 30.
Actually, it's on the move too. That's probably going to head to 15 right.
With you, 5.5 miles, 4 right.
27, 54 miles per hour, the wind 1107, runway 4 right.
We got a Delta coming in from LaGuardia.
Okay, runway 4 right, clear to land, and we're going to Charlie 33.
Embryo 175.
Order 3002.
Yes.
For system engagement on departure. Set departure with you.
So British Airways, is that what you're asking here? 203, is that the flight number? I haven't looked at that one. So I'm looking at Lufthansa. That's what I want to see land. I have not looked at the British Airways coming in. So I don't even see it on the map here. If you see it on the map, let me know. I don't see it on the map here. Alright, so next we got a JetBlue coming in from DC. Then we have a JetBlue coming in from Milwaukee, A220. And then we have Lufthansa A340. So 1, 2, 3. Still got to keep my eye out on that British Airways. They usually head over to 15 right, which is over near Gate E, so not a lot of traveling for them. All right, it's a JetBlue. Really high nose in this one. I wonder what will happen first. Will the British Airways take off, or will the A340 land? Or will I get soaked in the rain? Now we get that Spirit Airlines backed out of here. Plenty of lights on right now. The British Airways is almost to 15 right. Oh, look at the rain. You can see the rain in the lights. Oh no. Oh, here is the second JetBlue. They just gave clearance for the A380 British Airways, the 15 right. All right, so next is Lufthansa. Almost to Castle Island. British Airways is on the runway. Lufthansa is over Pleasure Bay. What's going on here? There's all kinds of activity. With the big A340 and A380. So I'm watching and listening, See what's going on here. Up, here comes the heavy rain. And Lufthansa, here we come. The A340 Star Alliance quad jet. right. Now it's starting to rain. If British Airways takes off in the next couple of minutes, I'll get it. Otherwise, I'm leaving. Thank you, Reed. Glad you found it, and hope you enjoy it. Let me turn down the microphone. Whoops, that's on top of my roof getting soaked right now. Oh well, we'll see what happens. No, thanks for finding the channel. Plenty of video out there, little shorts, longer videos. A little bit of everything for everybody. All right, we're waiting for that British Airways. 15 right to get clearance. I heard one.
420 heavy, cross 04 left, join November, hold short 15 right.
So they have
Starboard 3010 on the ILS 4 right.
Star Alliance holding short of 15 right.
7, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land. What are we following back 3010?
Looks like a 321. In front of them was a 340.
Turn it down a little bit when the Lufthansa takes off. We'll get that. Oh, we got an Air Portugal landing. Didn't even see that. So focused on the A380 coming in, taking off from me. Air Portugal, most likely coming from Lisbon.
You're at 5716, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Runway 9er is not ours. We want 15.
5776 is ILS 4 right.
Conic 537, Boston Tower, runway 9er, land Benoit.
Runway 9er, connect 557.
Quick yard 5776, Boston Tower, the wind 0907, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear line, break 5776.
Losing a little darkness here. There we go. And losing the islands too with the rain.
Portugal 215, turn left, Yankee 33 right, hold short of runway 4 left.
Yankee 33 right, hold short 4 left to Portugal 215.
So Lufthansa's out there somewhere. There, it's way over here. It's hiding behind the building.
You're at 5716, contact departure, every day.
5716, switching good day.
Hopefully they'll hold them back so the British Airways can take off.
That's a 420 heavy traffic, hold in position, cross runway 15 right, turn right on Bravo.
Oh, I got water on the lens. Oh no.
Lufthansa 420, say again.
It's
Cross
over.
15 right, and then turn right on Bravo.
Lufthansa 420 heavy, cross 15 right, and right to Bravo.
Conic 537, runway 9er, cleared for takeoff. You're at 4585, Boston Tower, runway 9er, land Benoit.
Runway 9er, land Benoit.
A little water on the lens. Never hurt anybody.
20 heavy, contact ground 19.
Lufthansa 420 heavy, ground 9.
Air Portugal 215, cross runway 4 left, join November, hold short, runway 15 right.
Cross 4 left, join November, hold short 3.
All right, they all holding short. Oh, they're okay. Lufthansa crossed over 15. Air Portugal is holding short. It's very quiet here. That's
10, turn left on 3 right, hold short of 4 left.
before these big guys do something, it gets very quiet here. It's eerie.
Iconic 537, contact departure.
There's nothing going on out here. It's all just quiet.
Tower JetBlue 516, ILS 4 right.
JetBlue 516, Boston Tower, one traffic, short final traffic, holding cross runway, runway 4
Yep,
right.
little
clear to
raindrops in
land
the
at
lens.
Clear to land 4 right, gate 22, JetBlue 516.
Nothing a little towel can't fix.
Air 3010, cross 4 left, join November, hold short of runway 15 right.
15 right, American 3010.
I just don't want to wipe the raindrops off now. It might smear it or something.
Yard 4585, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Oh, come on, guys.
Runway 9, right here, 45.
15 right, clear for takeoff.
Boston Tower, traffic 2 out for the cross runway, traffic holding cross runway, runway 9er, land Benoit.
Runway 9, break up 5714.
Tower EPS 5012 heavy, ILS 4 right.
EPS 5012 heavy, Boston Tower, the wind 0806, following traffic 2 mile final, traffic holding cross runways, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 4 right, EPS 5012 heavy.
Yard 5776, taxi at Yankee 33 right, hold short of 4 left.
Yankee 33 right, hold short 4 left, pick 776.
think this plane's got to clear out of the way before they let British Airways take off.
215 is just going to be a few minutes. Your gate is open, but the alley's occupied. CR 4585, contact departure. We'll see you. Bye.
Come on, let's go. Captain Mickey Mouse, hope you're still on here. I'm here for you.
CR 5714, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9, right here.
For CR 5776, cross 4 left, Joe November, hold short of runway 15 right.
Cross 4 left, November, hold short runway 15 right.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Number 2 Charlie Echo Super, hold in position, be one more route to the cross runway.
All right, one more cross runway, and then
516 shall have Yankee,
British
hold
Airways.
short of 4 left.
Hopefully that was it. Well, there are some raindrops on the lens, but once you zoom in, you should cancel them out. So you got all the
Tower, good evening, JetBlue 2052, ILS 4 right.
Jet 2052, Boston Tower, wind 0806, runway 4 right, clear to land, caution turbulence, 7767, short final.
Runway 4 right, clear to land, JetBlue 2052, thank you.
CR 5714, contact departure. See ya.
Departure 5714, good night.
Oh, they're waiting for this guy. Ah. UPS. All right, he's big. We'll let him go first. Yeah, Captain Mickey Mouse. I'm already getting wet. The camera has water on it. When I zoom out, you can see the water in the lens. I don't want to ruin my equipment anymore. So as soon as Lufthansa, as soon as the A380 takes off from British Airways, I think I'm calling it.
Charlie Echo Super, traffic's 3 mile final for the cross runway, runway 15 right, cleared for takeoff.
And there we go. 15 right, clear for takeoff.
Jet 516, cross 4 left, Joe November.
Turning off air traffic control. Turning up the sound. All right, and that's how we're going to end the show tonight with that. If I can go home and dry off all my equipment. Just the camera's a little wet. We're fine, though. All right, thank you, everyone, for watching. It's always fun interacting with people in the chat, talking. Thank you so much. I may be here tomorrow morning early for a couple hours. I don't know. See how the weather holds out before I have to start my errands for the day. We'll see what happens. But thank you for watching. Have a great night. I'm going tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. And I will see you next time. Follow the channel. I'm always posting snippets of tonight. I'll put those out there as shorts or little video clips. So I'm trying to keep the channel active, keep it going, and just having fun. So that's the name of the game. Having fun. Enjoying yourself. So thank you very much. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. For the mothers out there, have a great Mother's Day. Hope your kids appreciate you. Enjoy yourself. Till next time. Bye.